I'm working every day with machines or with aluminum carpentry.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so good. It's easier than putting together a plane.
Yes.
Nice. And Giulietta, welcome to class. How's it going, Giulietta?
Hi, it is going well, thanks.
Nice, good to hear. And what have you been up to today?
Today I went to the beach and then I read a book and then I'm here waiting.
Nice. Waiting. What book did you read?
I read The Mystery of Majorana.
What's it about?
It's about a scientist, Ettore Majorana, that disappeared in 1938.
Huh.
And he was one of the scientists that do the research for the atomic bomb.
Okay, who did the research?
Did the research.
Okay, yeah, that sounds really interesting. So, okay,
That's
and
great.
yeah, Hamse, how's it going? Welcome to class.
Yeah, hi. My name is Hamza.
Hamza.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from, Hamza?
Actually, I'm from Syria, but I'm live now in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, nice. Syria to Saudi Arabia. How do you like Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, it's good here.
Okay. And Hamza, what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time?
Actually, I'd like to play basketball. I'm on a team, and it's my favorite sport game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Basketball. Cool. All right. And yeah, nice to meet you. Marco,
Nice to
welcome.
meet.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello.
Marco, how's it going?
This is Marco. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Marco, I don't believe I've had you in class before. Have I had you in class?
No, this is my first time to join.
Okay, nice to meet you. Marco, this is my first time joining. We would say.
This is my first time joining.
Yeah. And where are you from, Marco?
I'm from Hong Kong. Right now, I'm in United States.
All right, nice. How do you like the U.S.?
Yeah, I think it's good. I really like the environment here. It doesn't like Hong Kong at all. Hong Kong, what I see is all those skyscrapers, high building. But here, I see a lot of trees. The weather, the air is very fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can also drive. I like to drive. I can drive my car to go to quite a lot of places. It also
Nice.
also quite different from Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a very
Yeah.
small place, so you don't have this kind of leisure.
Leisure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And it's good to meet you too, Marco.
Good to meet you.
Anna Christina, welcome to class. How are you?
I'm ready to take.
Nice. Good to hear. And Anna Christina, what have you been up to today? What did you do today?
Sorry?
What have you done today? What did you do today?
Today, resting here at home with my nephew. My nephew are visit to me. Nothing. Only try to rest today.
All right. Can you repeat nephew? Nephew?
Nephew.
Good. All right. Solid. And we also have Ksenia. How's it going?
Oh, everything is fine, thank you.
Nice. And Ksenia, what'd you do today?
I started to watch new TV show, Homeland.
Okay. We need an article before new TV show. I started to watch a new TV show or the new TV show. If it's the new TV show. And if we say the new TV show, it means that the show itself is new. And if we say a new TV show, it's generally a new TV show for you.
For me? Yeah.
Yeah, so I started to watch a new TV show. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And how do you like it?
Yes, it's great, I think.
Okay. Cool. And Anna Carolina, welcome to class. Anna, how's it going?
I'm great, thank you for asking.
Nice. What have you been up to today?
As you might know, my life is quite boring. I just work, study, so I have done zilch.
All right. So, did your husband go to the motorcycle rally today?
Yes.
All right.
He's there and I turned down his invitation. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So you get the house to yourself and your kids, I guess. But that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Throw a party or something. I don't know.
Yes. No, of course not, teacher.
Yeah, I was just joking. David, welcome to class. David, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing? It's Saturday. Yay!
Woo!
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a working Saturday. But, yeah. And how have you been?
Been pretty good. It's the weekend, so I have been working a lot. So yesterday I worked until almost 6 o'clock. And like, oh my goodness. But so today is my day. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just let my hair down. There we go, an expression that we just learned in the other class. Even though I'm getting bald, but I'm gonna still let my hair down.
So generally that would be an expression
for girls. I know, I know. But I just tried because Carolina and we went in a different class. And we just learned the expression. So I was just trying to be funny, but I know it's only for girls.
Yeah.
Well, mainly for girls. Mainly for girls. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we never really say all and every especially with like sexual identity and stuff. But yeah, mainly.
But it's mainly it's kind of girlish, the word, yeah.
For sure.
So are you gonna let your hair down this weekend or not?
I don't know if I can let my hair down. My hair's about as down as it gets.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about the weekend. Daniel, welcome to class. Daniel, how are you?
Hey, hello Joshua.
Hi.
I'm okay.
Nice. And Daniel, I don't think I've had you in class before either. Where are you from?
From South America, Brazil.
Okay, nice. And yeah, so where in Brazil?
Southern part of Brazil. It's close to Argentina. It's Porto Alegre.
Okay, Porto Alegre. And what do you do for fun? What do you like to do?
Well, today I spent most of my day playing guitar with my friends.
Nice.
We were playing some blues and rock and roll. Usually we do that on the weekends.
Sweet. That's really fun. Playing guitar with other people is massively
It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And yeah, I think we're good here. So nice to meet you, Daniel, as well. Again. Let's get started with today's class. And let's start with Marco. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Technology. Today we will talk about what kinds of technology we use most often, what technology will be like in the future, how technology affects and will affect the future.
Nice. Good reading. All right. Marco, can you ask Ksenia the first question?
Hey, Sonia, here's a question. What are at least one disadvantage of technology?
Disadvantage of technology. I think we lost connection with real world. So with the real world. So we cannot communicate with people as we used to do.
Okay. We can't communicate with people as we used to do. As we used to do. Can you think of another way you might say that, Ksenia?
So we can communicate with people as much as we used to do.
Okay.
No?
As much as... I mean, as much could be good as well. I think I would prefer like we used to.
Like we used to. Okay.
As works. I don't think it sounds as good, but it works. We just wouldn't have do at the end. But nice, really good answer. Okay. And Ksenia, can you ask Jose Luis the same question?
Jose, what are some, at least one, disadvantages of technology?
Disadvantages of technology. I think that one of the main disadvantages is the unemployment, because there are a lot of machines doing the work that people can do, and also they do this work better than humans.
Okay. Work that people can do. Also, they do this work better than humans. All right. Yeah, really well done. And Marco, can you repeat disadvantages? Disadvantages.
Disadvantages.
Perfect. Well done. And Jose Luis, can you ask Hamse? Hamse, how do you pronounce your name again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Hamza is good.
Hamza. Okay, Jose Luis, can you ask Hamza the next question?
Yes. Hamza, if you could invent a new technology or gadget, what would you create?
Okay, let me think about it. Maybe I will invent something that is related to smart living, like to make the home more smarter, like to clean itself and let me enjoy my life.
Like clean itself and let me enjoy my life? Let me enjoy my life. I like it. Like making the home smarter. Like maybe just cleaning this sentence up, like allowing it to clean itself.
Yeah.
And let me enjoy my life. I think that sounds a little bit better. All right. Okay. Good. And Hamza, can you ask Julieta the next question?
Okay. Do you think modern technology reduces or increases stress, and why?
I think modern technology increases stress.
Okay.
Because we are always reached, we can be easily reached, and that can cause a lot of stress.
Good. Because we can be easily reached, and that can cause a lot of stress. I think that's good. And Daniel, do you agree or do you disagree with Julieta? Daniel?
What do you mean about being reached? Like people can always, it's easily for people to get in contact with you. Well, in my case, that's actually not a problem. I mean, it's a good tool, and being able to, in a modern age now, having this, tools like that, like Facebook, like WhatsApp, for example, emails. I mean, if you actually know how to use it correctly, like you don't rely too much on that, you don't depend too much on that, and I don't see a stressful. I don't see any kind of stress coming from that.
Okay. Yeah, good answer. Nice job. And I think we are good here. Really good grammar from all of you guys. Let's go on. Let's skip that. Let's look here. Anna Christina, can you read through the words?
Artificial intelligence, GMO, viral, developer, bandwidth, CPU, central processing unit, unite, cybersecurity, link, troubleshooting.
All right, nice. Let us look at artificial.
Artificial.
Artificial. And viral.
Viral.
Then central processing unit.
Central processing unit.
Yeah. Excuse me. And troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting.
Good. Troubleshooting. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
I have a question. Is it the thing you are typing next to the verb, are those phonetic or...
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit. That'd be kind of the pronunciation. And it's kind of, yeah.
It's not a phonetic, but it's not a phonetic. It's different from the one I see from the dictionary.
For sure. It's definitely different from that. I can't do that quickly enough, so this is kind of my own little phonetic writing. It's kind of related to Spanish because the Spanish pronunciation is a little bit stricter, but it's just a mix. So if you take more classes with me, it's pretty consistent, I guess, with the sounds. But yeah, yeah, so that'd be kind of a phonetic pronunciation.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Yes, teacher. Sorry,
okay. Don't be sorry. Marco, I'm going to mute you too, because it sounds like there's some background noise. Oh, no. Maybe Hamza? I'm going to mute you, because it sounds like there's some background noise, maybe. Although that might be Anna Christina. So, Anna, what's your question?
Teacher, GMO, bandwidth, troubleshooting.
Okay. And GMO. Does anybody know what a GMO is?
Genetically modified
organism.
Thank you, Cassiani.
Good. Genetically modified organism. And yeah. So what's a genetically modified organism?
Vegetables grown in laboratories. The seeds are creating in laboratories to be resistant to plagues and so forth in animals as well.
Yeah, so a genetically modified organism, so it's not only plants, it's generally plants. But yeah, at least I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on one second. Yeah, so just any organism, yep, any organism, including plants and animals, that has had its genes modified. And so maybe even not grown in a laboratory, but that has had It's genes modified. So it's genetics changed in order to be stronger, pesticide resistant, things like that. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. And so what's the next one? Bandwidth. Does anybody know what bandwidth is?
Maybe me, I can answer this one.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Okay, the bandwidth is when we have a connection, for example, to internet. The speed of internet is related to the bandwidth. It's like how much data we can send and receive.
Mm-hmm. And send and receive. Yeah, so bandwidth would be the amount of information that you can send and receive. Good. And how quick it is. So how many seconds it takes to send a certain quantity of information over the internet. Really good answer. Troubleshooting. Anybody know what troubleshooting means?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Troubleshooting is the steps someone has to follow in order to fix things.
Yeah. In order to fix. Maybe in order to fix something.
Yes.
Yeah. Really well done. Okay. And does anybody else have any other questions? All right. Okay. I think we're good then. Maybe. Yeah. Let's have Ana Carolina. Can you make a sentence with developer and viral? Ana Carolina?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Teacher, hold on.
Yeah.
The software developer wasn't expecting that his program could go viral.
Nice.
You change our mind, teacher.
I changed your mind.
You had moved the slides and then.
Oh yeah, I did change my mind. Yeah. Okay. But really well done. And yeah, let's go on. Let's go do a little bit of reading. Marco, can you read the first paragraph?
The technological singularity is the hypothesis that accelerating progress in technologies will cause a runaway effect within artificial intelligence, will exceed human intellectual capacity and control, thus radically changing civilization in an event called the singularity, because the capacities of such an intelligence may be impossible for a human to comprehend. The technological singularity is an occurrence beyond which events may become unpredictable, unfavorable, or even unfathomable.
It's a tough one. All right, let's look at artificial. Can you repeat artificial?
Artificial.
And then technological.
Technological.
And let's have unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Good. And does anybody have any questions here in this first part?
What is the runaway effect?
Runaway effect. Okay. Can you repeat runaway effect?
Runaway effect.
Yeah. And does anybody know what a runaway effect is? Any ideas? Runaway effect?
Will be out of control.
Yeah, out of control. Yeah, so if we think about a snowball too, and we've got maybe a snowball on a hill. And what happens is the snowball goes down the hill. It gets bigger because it collects more and more snow, and bigger. So it's kind of like a snowball effect is what we could say or compare it to. Would be a runaway effect. So it's running away. The longer it goes, the harder it is to stop.
Does it also imply the situation is getting worse and worse?
Uh-huh. It could be worse and worse. It doesn't have to be worse, but yeah. The harder it is to stop. The more out of control it is. Mostly it's just out of control, this idea of out of control. Any other questions?
I have one, please.
Yeah, what's your question, Hamza?
Yeah, I'm just didn't get the meaning of singularity. Yeah. As I have reading and the paragraph, but I didn't get what the writer has mean with singularity, the
Okay.
technological singularity.
So this idea of a singularity, kind of like computers self-realizing, becoming artificially intelligent, and being able to create and maintain their own existence. So we have computers that are creating themselves and creating themselves to be more and more intelligent. So it's kind of like a situation that kind of is out of human control.
Okay, now it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? All right. Ksenia, can you read the next paragraph?
Proponents of the singularity typically postulate an intelligence explosion, where superintelligence design successive generations of increasingly powerful minds that might occur very quickly and might not stop until the engine's cognitive abilities greatly surpass that of any human.
Good. And Jose Luis, last little paragraph.
The singularity is predicted to occur around 2045, although some believe it will happen before 2030. Although there is a wide range of predicted dates, a study of experts in 2012 found a median value of 2040.
Yeah, 2040. Good. Good reading. Let's have Ksenia. Can you repeat postulate?
Postulate?
Yeah, postulate. Well done. And questions here. Does anybody have any questions?
actually, when the first paragraph there's a wherein. When do we use this wherein?
It's like in which. So it's not very common, to be honest. We don't often use wherein. It's sometimes used in writing. I can't remember the last time I heard anybody use wherein in speech. But like in which is a a good area or comparable prepositional phrase that we could use. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about wherein too much. But yeah. Any other questions? Okay. And Hamza, what do you think about this? What do you think the singularity will be like? Do you think there is going to be a singularity?
Actually, I am a believer in this singularity thing, as the technology is just going viral, and some days the intelligence maybe will be unstoppable and will exceed the human control.
Uh-huh. Will exceed human control. Okay. Yeah. And when do you think it'll happen, Hamza?
Maybe, as the article said, maybe in 2040 or after that.
Okay. Nice. All right. And Daniel, do you think it'll be a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I guess one of the problems is once the technology gets so big, I mean, artificial intelligence, AIs, etc. The problem I see is maybe one day this technology is going to see us. I mean, we like human beings as not as perfect as the technology itself, and maybe we are going to be like a virus to them, and I don't know. Maybe they're going to be, maybe they're going to become hostile about that, or maybe just watching too many movies.
Yeah, maybe. Become hostile. Really nice. I think that's good. Really, really well done. Okay. And does anybody have any other questions or comments on this page before we move on? Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's try this. And let's have Anna Christina. Can you read the role of person A? Anna Christina?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Can you read the role of person A?
You are afraid of the singularity. You don't think that should pursue.
AI. Can you repeat AI?
AI.
Okay, good. Anna Carolina, can you read person B?
You think that AI will be great. It will make life so much easier, and people will certainly find a way to control it.
Nice. Anna Christina, how would you start us out? Anna Christina?
Yes, yes. Give me a second, please. Teacher, the expression AI.
AI It means
Yeah.
artificial intelligence.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Mhm. Okay, eh, okay, I try. Uh, Today, the technology is so important for everybody, but uh, I I am afraid about I am afraid about with the time people um, people get an artificial intelligence and and they are no they aren't be able no, they aren't be able uh-huh, to think themselves or they aren't be able to take their our solution to whatever in whatever situation.
Okay. Okay, so good sentence. We've got some corrections to make today. Technology instead of the technology. The technology is so important for everybody that I'm afraid that maybe we just replace this with a preposition. What preposition could we use? Anybody?
Fine.
Starts with an I. Any other ideas?
Over the time.
Okay, overtime could work. People, I think in time is the one that I was looking for. In time, people will create an artificial intelligence, and the verb to be negative in the future. So negative future of the verb to be.
They won't.
Yeah, they won't be able to, you said think for themselves or make their own solutions or find their own solutions to their problems. Maybe? Can you read that one more time, Anna Christina?
Yes. Today, technology is so important for everybody that I'm afraid that over time people will create an artificial intelligence and they won't be able to think for themselves or find their own solution to their problem.
Okay, good. And Anna Carolina, what about the next one? B.
But what is the drawback on it?
They could kill us or wipe us out or... Oh, but what's the drawback to it? That's you actually talking. Okay. But what is the...
What is the drawback on it? It would be so great if you if we could get rid of have to think about things that make having to think about things that make us concerned and and have solutions given by artificial intelligence to us instead of having to figure out them ourselves. Furthermore, imagine how wonderful it would be to have a teacher and who is an AI, free of bias and preferences and so forth.
To have, oh man, a teacher who is AI, free from
bias, preferences, teachers' pets,
teachers, pets,
and so forth.
and so forth. And
Life is going to be much more fair.
oh man, be much more fair. Well, that makes me sad. I'm taking my jobs. Good. What is the drawback? Not on it. What word would we use?
In
Starts with an O.
off.
What's the drawback of it? And good. Marco, how would you respond?
Hello, yeah. I think artificial intelligence is the trend, the future, even the coming in the short future trend, because people, those scientists are very curious. They want to make something. They want to make the computer can solve our problem automatically. So they are working very hard to make this artificial intelligence come to true. So, and I personally think artificial intelligence could really help us to solve a lot of problems, like how to yeah, I want to ask some question like what stock I can buy to earn some money, to earn biggest money. Maybe one day artificial intelligence can tell me which stock I can buy.
It could tell us which store you could buy.
I could buy, yeah, so that I can make some money.
Okay, so yeah, but then it'd tell everybody what store to buy. I guess, yeah, sounds complicated. It's good. Good answer though. Really nice job. I think artificial intelligence is a trend people want to make. Instead of saying the computer, Marco, what article would we use?
So I just want to make the computer.
So we need an article, but it's not the.
Build a computer.
Yeah, make a computer, and then we'd use a demonstrative. So that.
Okay.
So scientists want to make a computer that can solve a problem automatically. They're working very hard to make this artificial intelligence true. Nice, and I think other than that, really good job. Yasser, welcome to class. Yasser, how's it going?
Hi teacher, how are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. How are you?
Fine.
Nice. Yasser, where are you from?
I'm from Oman.
Okay, cool. And welcome to class. It's nice to have you.
Oh, thank you, teacher.
Okay. And so Ksenia, if you are person A and you are afraid of the singularity, how would you respond to person B?
You know, I watched a film, I, Robot, yesterday, and I'm so scary about all this theme and fashion about robots. I think we are going to be slaves for them in our future. So I think we should stop it. And I'm going to make a rebel in front of government against AI. I don't know. I'm going to make rebel. No rebel. How to say? I forgot this word.
I'm gonna make a protest. I'm gonna
protest. Yes, protest.
Yeah, make a protest in front of the government against AI. Okay, and I watched a film, I, Robot, yesterday, and I'm so scared about all this stuff, all these things. You could say too. I think we're going to be slaves for them. I think we're going to be their slaves in the future. Yeah, other than that, really nice job. Okay. Yeah, and Jose Luis, how would you respond?
I'm A or B.
You can be a B again. Let's have another B, I guess.
Okay. Don't worry about this topic. I think that in the future, people will be able to spend more time on the more important things and in welfare, and we will use the machines for work, and people will be used to rule the world.
Okay, and people will be used to rule the world?
Will be.
Maybe. And people will still rule the world? Is that what you're trying to say?
People still, yes, still.
Yeah.
Still rule the world.
Okay. Good. Yeah. I think that's good. Maybe Hamza. If you're person A, how would you respond?
Okay. I think that artificial intelligence will go to unlimited to be unlimited, and people will not be able to control it. As a human passion to do things, sometimes didn't count the consequences of it. So by the time that technology will be too much advanced, the people will not be able to control it anymore.
Okay, not too much advanced, just too advanced.
Okay.
By the time, what did you say? Excuse me.
The last sentence.
Mm-hmm.
By the time that the technology will be so advanced, the people will not be able to control it anymore.
Okay. By the time, we wouldn't actually use the future tense here. By the time technology is so advanced, people will not be able to control it anymore. So it's a conditional statement. When it is, it will not be able. So yeah, just the first conditional. It will be too advanced. I think you did a good job. And I think everybody talked about this. There's... I think I'm going to show you guys a comic. So I'm going to go online really quickly and see what you guys think about this. And wonder if make it bigger. Okay. So let's have Anna Christina. Can you see this?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you read... Ah, son of a gun. Sorry, hold on one second. Alright. Can you read the first block? The first 2 lines?
No, no, see, we're really lucky, cause we got a friendly AI. Singularity, the AI is smarter than we are, but also likes us, so it probably won't kill or enslave us or anything.
And yeah, can you read the other girl's speech bubble?
Probably.
Probably? Yeah. Okay, can you repeat lucky?
Lucky.
Friendly.
Lucky. Friendly.
Yeah. And so basically, we're talking about artificial intelligence, and in a parallel world where they have a friendly artificial intelligence. Let's have Anna Carolina. Can you read this next comic block?
How do we know that she is actually like us? I pour? Which letter?
I, for one,
I, for one, welcome our new robotic overlord.
Good.
Well, they've told us, and they could have whipped us out by now if they want to. Mostly they just like talking to us and stuff.
Okay. Questions here? Okay. Wiped. Can you repeat wiped, Anna Carolina?
Wiped.
Uh-huh. And how do we know the AI is actually like us? Okay. And yeah, so can you read the next block? Yasser? Ooh, maybe Marco. Can you read this next block?
So we are no longer the smartest thing in the solar system. That's kind of disappointing. It depends how you measure smartness. I mean, dolphins could be smarter than people for all we know, but they are so different from us that our measurement might not translate. I love dolphins. They are so cute.
Good. Okay. And that sounded good. Maybe can you repeat measurements? Measurements?
Measurements.
And so back to this, Anna Carolina, you asked about overallow. So she's trying to say, I for one welcome our new robotic overlords, but she gets hit on the head. So she changes overlords to overallow because ow is like a shock if you get, hurt. Does that make sense, Anna Carolina?
No.
No.
No, I don't know what's overlord.
Ah, Okay. Does anybody know what an overlord is?
It's like king.
Yeah, it's like a king. It's a lord is like a ruler, and so somebody who's an overlord is above you, and kind of this idea of controlling what you're doing. Does that make sense now, Ana Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it pronounce
Okay.
does it pronounce overload or overlord?
Well, she's only saying ow because she's getting whacked on the head. So this girl's hitting her on the head because, you know, she's kind of being annoying. I, for one, welcome our new robotic overlords. And so, yeah, it's becoming ow. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions before we continue? Ooh, actually. So, I actually have another class that I need to start. If you guys would like, that is the link to the comic if you want to read that comic, just the end of it. Feel free to send me any questions you have. So apparently the AIs tried talking to dolphins, and they're kind of creepy because of what dolphins do. But anyways, thank you guys for class. It was really good to meet you, Hamza. Good to see everybody else. Oh, Marco too. Good to meet you. And hopefully I'll see you soon. And thanks again.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.